Yeah, we should be back now. But, yeah, we're going to be doing CPU tournaments today as I didn't get any done yesterday. And I actually want to do 3. I want to get through the rest of, this little set of 4, so that way if we can set up for the next one next week. And I won't be doing them all this stream. I'll be, like, splitting up the streams, so this one will have this CPU tournament. Then I'll end the stream, refresh, and do another CPU tournament and keep them all separate. But for this first one, we've got Zelda, Omar, Isabel, Samus, Dark Samus, got Cloud, Piranha Plant, Pac-Man, Ken, Bayonetta, Lucena, Joker, Wolf, Wii Fit Trainer, Ike, and Daisy, all going head-to-head, so... Yeah, Joker actually made it back in. Kind of like I was hoping, but I actually did do random this time, so... There was one time that I didn't, but... For game 1 here, we've got Zelda versus Omar. Omar is the returning champion from the last tournament, so see how well he does, and we're going to start off on Dreamland 64. And Zelda actually has a lead, so kind of interesting. I didn't expect her to do bad in this fight necessarily, but I didn't expect her to take the lead over Olimar at the beginning. Looks like Olimar has gained back the lead by doing some Pikmin throwing. Got the white Pikmin and the yellow, so that was going to take a lot of damage. Already at 100%. Gonna go for a double down air, and it does connect, so he does pick up the first kill. Wispy Woods probably will not be able to get a kill this game. Like, he could maybe kill Zelda, but I don't think he could kill Olimar, due to how Olimar's recovery works. There'll be a forward throw there. Almost got the down smash, but then landed a down air, which isn't that bad. And a down special. It's gonna parry that forward air into an up smash, which is gonna take a second stock from Olimar. So now Zelda's at 180% here. Still on her first stock, whereas Olimar is at 17% on his first, or on his last actually, not his first. But he's gonna be down aired by Olimar there, so that will reset back to neutral. Although she still has a stock advantage, so I guess for whatever it's worth. I mean, I don't doubt that Olimar could reverse 3-stock this, but it's gonna be pretty tough. He does have a purple Pikmin, and he did get like 50% off of that one combo. Gonna land a grab there on him there. Not gonna go for an edge guard. I feel like Olimar would be a very easy character for Zelda to edge guard, due to his slower upbeat whenever he has Pikmin. Obviously, whenever he doesn't have Pikmin, that's actually a lot worse for him, but it will be a little bit harder to edge guard him while he's using the upbeat at least. He's going to land a down air, which keeps him in advantage in terms of percent, but Zelda's going to land an up air, which does take his final stock. So Zelda moves on to round 2 against one of the next 2 competitors, those being Zelda and Samus. I mean, not Zelda, but Isabel and Samus. I don't know why I got those confused. I think I was going to say Zelda's going to fight either Isabel or Samus, but I had already said something about Zelda, so there was no need.
3, 2, 1, go!
Isabella's gonna go for a fishing rod at the beginning, which she did land. Though she does have the lead now out of it, so it wasn't a bad option. I do know that Isabelle does like to use the fishing rod a lot, even though it's not that great of a move. It's probably Isabelle's best move, to be fair, but it's still not the best move. But yeah, Samus is actually not doing that great. It's barely hit Isabelle. Only at 39% now after that up tilt, but Isabelle is a little bit of a smaller target, so maybe that's the problem. That's a really good bait there onto the down special, I guess. There wasn't really that much of a point, but now, Samus starting to get some damage in. Did get hit by that down special there for a lot of damage, actually, but still survived due to the weight of the power armor. A little bit too slow in the air, but it was a really good option, as it did have that lingering effect. Same thing with the missile. It's going to land an up air, but Isabelle's going to be able to DI directly into the corner. And lands a down special, which does take Samus's first stock. And she just ran directly onto that. Did land a down air though, which did not kill Isabelle, but did knock her up to 169 now. She's been hit to 172.7. She is at a decent kill percent for Samus, but Samus can't really land any kill hits, it seems. Really good way to just stand in the way of that forward smash and just outreach it because of its small range, but Isabelle's going to get a kill with forward air. Samus is going to get her first kill with forward air as well, with Isabelle being at 197 for that kill. But things aren't really looking that great for Samus. Doubt we'll be able to see Samus versus Dark Samus, but it's still possible. Could see reverse 3 stock. Especially with the way that Samus is playing now. But still pretty unlikely, I would say. She did just footstool on top of Isabelle to be able to avoid her up smash though. I've never seen anyone try to go for that option. Once again landing on down special, but she's gonna live. Just down specialing of her own to land. Although Isabelle just ran up and up aired, so it was able to kill Samus there at 100%, 150. Now we've got Dark Samus versus Cloud for this match here. Cloud making his second appearance in CPU tournaments, as he just never shows up. Except for that one time he tried to kill Captain Falcon. Now Blood Falcon's been defeated, so there's not really anyone in charge of evil. At least I don't think there is. I don't know about doing a story. I might not do one for the season. I might just bring a story for season 3 to make it interesting. Because I do want to do a 3rd season, but that's probably going to be the last one that I do. Just to have a trilogy of CPU tournament things. But that'd be the maximum I go, most likely. If I do any more than that, then that'd just be abuse of power at that point. But yeah, they both have traded to stock here. Cloud is at a disadvantage currently at 60.9%, so Dark Samus doing better than her human counterpart, or I guess it is an alien. Gotta land that down air on Cloud. So now Cloud's on his final stock. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cough into the mic there. I think I unmuted that a bit too early. that was a really good combo from Dark Samus, I'm not even gonna lie. That was like back air to missiles to down air. They can do clean stuff like Samus and Dark Samus. They can do really cool looking stuff that looks fluid, kind of like that. But it's just so rare because they're so slow. That's kind of what I learned on day 4 of the daily character challenge that I've been doing. That they're really good at comboing, surprisingly, but they're just not that fast enough to be able to get combos going. And now we've got Piranha Plant versus Pac-Man. Piranha Plant is going to take the lead here. Two of the most iconic characters in gaming history clashing at Mega Man's Wily Castle. But yeah, I was kind of talking about yesterday, I think, the E3 bingo that I wanted to make. I'm just wondering who people might think is going to be the next character in the game that gets announced at E3. If any. Like, I feel like they'll announce someone at E3, most likely, but if it doesn't happen, then it will be soon after. At least like an announcement, like they did with Joker at the Game Awards, rather than showing gameplay. Although they could show gameplay, and that would be kind of insane, but I mean, Joker's been out for a bit of time, so they must have somewhat of an idea of who they want in next. If they want to have everything released by like 2021 or whatever the release window is for all the characters. Pac-Man's gonna SE there though. I don't think it's Banjo. I think it's probably Minecraft Steve, but that's just me. I personally like Steve better, as I've never played Banjo-Kazooie, and I have played a lot of Minecraft, and I consider it to be a really good game, but like, I don't think Banjo's a bad character. I've just never played the game, so I can't really say anything on a character that I haven't played the game of, I guess. And then I could also see them put Doom Guy. I saw some people talk about Doom Guy. I could see them putting him in, because they don't have any, like, true first-person shooter game characters in Smash. And so I would think that would be interesting to have Doom Guy, as he did create the genre pretty much with the first Doom. Get it. And I did enjoy Doom 2016, that was on the Switch. Like, that was the first time that I played that. And it was really fun, actually. I played the online a lot before Smash came out, while I was waiting. And it was really fun. I didn't get any, like, wear in the ranking. And Pac-Man lost another stock, and Plant lost the first stock, I guess, while I was talking. Yeah, I didn't really get anywhere that far in ranking. Like, I maybe got to, like, silver, but I still played it a lot. And it was pretty fun. Like, I never really got mad at it. Or anything if I lost. Just because it was a fun game. But yeah, those are just like the two characters that I'd like to see in Smash. Like, I don't really mind if they don't make it in. But at least that's just my opinion. And I wouldn't mind if Banjo made it in, as a lot of people want him in. So I just really have no expectations, because they have a lot of characters that I would have wanted in Smash if they weren't already in the game, so, like Sonic, and I mean, I guess that's kind of it's probably just one Sonic. I wouldn't even think of adding Minecraft Steve had they not had Sonic already in. But yeah, Pac-Man's not doing that great here. He is at 149% to Piranha Plant's 45, but they are on even stocks, so who really knows what could happen. Pac-Man could just time out Plant, and they could fight sudden death. And I feel like Pac-Man would have a decent chance in sudden death as well, with its grab. But it's really too slow to avoid the grab. At least in my opinion. And no air dodge from Pac-Man there, so he's going to die at 195 to Piranha Plant's down special. So Piranha Plant does move on to round 2 against Dark Samus. Piranha Plant actually won a CPU tournament in the last season, so and also beat Captain Falcon. Not too surprised that he did well. Now we have Kid versus Bayonetta. Or I guess Dark Kid, maybe. I don't know. Got parries going. Gonna land it down air to side special. Shu takes the lead over Bayonetta. I think Ken is actually really good in this game. He looks pretty solid. I saw him a lot in the Get On My Level. Or, I don't know who was Get On My Level, but I watched some tournaments around the time that Get On My Level was happening. And I saw a lot of Ken gameplay, and he looked pretty solid there. So, I actually might move him up to a high tier. Of how good he looks. Like, he looks like he could be strong if optimized. His main problem is that he just lacks range, and then the same thing with Ryu. But I saw more people using Ken than I did Ryu. Could be because Ken's the US representative in Street Fighter, or at least one of them, because Guile also represents US, but yeah, I don't know. I guess Get On My Level was at Canada, so maybe North American representative. But yeah, it could just be because I think he's at least slightly better than Ryu, with some of his more exclusive moves. Like, I like his Shoryuken a lot better than I like Ryu's. Even though Ryu's is more iconic. Yeah, Ken's gonna take his stock with dash attack there. I just like the little fire effect that comes with it if you do the heavy hit over the light hit. Because if you do the light hit, it's basically the same thing as Ryu's. But yeah, that was a heavy hit there. So Ken's at 186 here, and he's still alive to Bayonetta. That would not have happened had this been Smash 4. Or I don't know how Ryu did against Smash 4 Bayonetta, because Ryu was actually a top tier in that game, apparently. And I didn't know that. Or he was a really solid character, at least. But yeah, we are going to see Ken parry that up smash. He's been parrying a lot of Bayonetta's moves, or at least he wasn't to start, but then he's kind of just being hit by them. Or just doing moves of his own. Yeah, he keeps getting Witch Tried by Bayo, which doesn't really help him out that much, but he's going to land a down air to Shoryuken. He's trying to fish for down air because it leads into Shoryuken a lot. Ryu and Ken can also cancel their up B into Final Smash, apparently, which I did not know. Like, I saw that on some guide that I was looking at for them. So you can do like up air, up B into Final Smash. Maybe. Or at least I don't think you can do Final Smashes in the air. Or can you? For Ken and Ryu. I actually have no idea. Because I know in certain fighting games you can't do specials in the air. Or meter, I guess, not really specials. Yeah, Bayonetta's gonna take a page out of Ken's book and survive at 160% to Shoryuken, so now at 190. Ken can just pretty much hit Bayonetta with something that's not up air. There you go. And be able to kill her. As I'm pretty sure his up air is stale, so that's why it wasn't really working. But yeah, Ken's stock ahead against Bayonetta. We're at the minute mark, so Ken could just try and camp out Bayonetta to win. Like, that's an option. He's going to be able to parry that up smash again. And lands the weird hitbox of Shoryuken at the ledge. I don't really understand why it hits where it does, but it can hit pretty much anywhere at the ledge. If your opponent's like standing at the ledge, you can just hit them with the move by up being all the way at the bottom of the stage for some reason. Yeah, we could see, Bayonetta, I thought she was gonna down smash there and just spike Kin and take the game like that. But yeah, we are probably gonna have to see this one go to overtime. Like, Kin could finish this with that. That's what all he has to do, is just like, get a confirm. And if he gets that confirm again, then he wins the game. Although now it's even. So, I don't think he does it. Yeah, we are gonna see this go to time, so we have sudden death here. Ken's probably gotta get ripped off, but who knows. Yep, there you go. It's always great seeing the people that were on the lead just get destroyed by the opponent in sudden death. But yeah, now we have Lucena versus Joker. Lucena has actually not done well in tournaments, so... And Joker has, so I don't know who's gonna win this. It's kind of a decent stage for both of them. I like this stage, which is why I still have it in. I haven't messed with the stage, so I'm probably gonna take out Mementos and Kalos and put in Fountain of Dreams. Because I like Fountain of Dreams, but frame rate drops are why it's out. I haven't really run into any frame rate drops, so I'm gonna say that they're rare, but I guess I can use my CPU tournaments to do a test. Yeah, Lucena went really good with that up B. Like really good ledge trap. As really good with that up B doesn't really make that much sense. Yeah, Joker is gonna lose Arsene. It's at 104% to Lucena's 86.6. Can't really do anything to her shield. She is gonna land an up tilt though. And a backer, which does kill Joker. That downer did like nothing to her shield. Gonna air dodge that up B to avoid it. Haven't actually seen him use like Rebel's Guard at all to try and get Rebellion built up. Lucena's playing pretty defensively now that she's at 133 and Joker has Arsene. But if she does hit Joker while he has Arsene, it will lower the meter faster. So, although Arsene's gone, so now Joker's going to lose stock to neutral special from Lucena. Guess Lucena has home field advantage, and that's why she's doing so good. But I'm not really complaining. But yeah, Joker gets 4th match, so we could see the reverse restock happen. Maybe. Joker will get Arsene at least once before he loses his stock, so at least that's what it looks like at the moment. So he's gonna have to approach Lucena to be able to take her stock. And he's doing a really bad job at doing that. He's kind of jumping around and Lucena's punishing his jumps. I don't really know what his game plan was there. I think he just camped out Lucena. So that way he could kill her without Arsene. That's the only thing I can guess. I guess Arsene makes it slightly slower apparently. That's what I've heard. Yeah, he is going to be up smash there, and Lucena moves on. This Lucena actually does really well for a CPU. Most CPU, Lucena's usually just like SD, or they just run around and they don't really go for kills or anything like that. So yeah, she's going to have to fight up against Bayonetta though. So now we've got Wolf versus Wii Fit Trainer. There we go. Thought I had the wrong one there, but yeah, there we go. Wolf versus Wii Fit Trainer here, both start with W's.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now Wolf has home field advantage on this map, but Wii Fit Trainer's home is not legal stage, so not really surprised that she's not anywhere here. We're gonna to see Wolf get that up smash for a lot of damage. And he goes for a side special, which is kind of interesting. He was nowhere close to being spaced out properly. Gonna get another up smash. It tries to go for an up special, but only lands part of it. Laser got hit by Lilat, so it didn't really go anywhere, and he did land the down smash for the kill. See a forward smash coming up from Wii Fit Trainer, hitting Wolf off the back end of it. So, this could be a kill for Wolf, or no, he just retreats. That was a really weird side special hitbox. Yeah, down air coming out from Wii Fit Trainer is going to take Wolf's first stock. She is at 135 though, so might not be that long until Wolf takes stock from her. Yeah, with up tilt. So now Wolf's a full stock ahead in terms of percent. 999% ahead, I guess. But yeah, now Wii Fit Trainer's starting to get in some safe hits. Using back air to space, although she just air dodged in on Wolf, which is not the best idea to air dodge in general against Wolf. Was hit by the sweet spot of side special, but tech the hit. Gets hit by that forward smash as well. We could see Wolf go for a down air, but instead he just lasers on stage for some reason. Goes for a sun salutation out of side special. Because if he's like side special to hit the laser, then use Sun Salutation to punish the in-lag of the laser. So that was pretty smart. I wouldn't have expected that to happen. Yeah, this is a really weird interaction here, but Wii Fit Trainer's going to land a neutral air, I believe that move is. Yeah, that is neutral air for her. Because her up airs, where she uses her head kind of, it's kind of like Bowser's up airs, what it reminds me of. So. Lands another neutral air into up air. That was the up air there. It's kind of like a volleyball hit almost. Gets a forward tilt, but hits it on the reverse hit and then gets an up smash after Wolf returns to stage. So she's at 110%, but she could camp Wolf out and bait him in sudden death or just gimp Wolf. That's also an option. That's fairly easy to do as well, especially for Wii Fit Trainer, who can spike with slide special or down air. Or, those are like both of her options. You can also snipe with the soccer ball. So. But she is just going to try and camp out Wolf, which doesn't really bode well. Wolf can just camp her out as well with laser. And he can camp her out more effectively. Gonna land that up smash. She's at 185. Yep, she's dead after being hit by the sweet spot of side special. At 180. Gets it untechable to the ground. Now for the final match of round 1, we've got Ike versus Daisy. So this will make a lot less games for the next round. Yeah, we're gonna be at Kalos Pokemon League, or not Kalos Pokemon League, but Luminois City. I guess Luminois, I don't know. But yeah, Daisy's kind of getting destroyed here at the beginning by Ike, although she's starting to get a few hits in with down air. Gets down throw to up B for a lot of percent. She's currently at kill percent for like forward smash or something, so she needs to be playing carefully around the ledge. Gonna land a back throw. She does have a turnip, but she uses it to bait out Ike's counter and punish it. But yeah, Daisy actually takes her first stock there. Ike's side special did not get him enough distance to recover. Gonna hit that up smash with a down air into her own up smash, so, and an air. Yeah, she's gonna get hit by that F tilt there, and that will kill. So Ike's at 30%, so that's not that bad for an even game, I guess. That is pretty bad against Daisy though, because now Daisy has a pretty good advantage. Yeah, now it's a 77% advantage instead of a 30. At 47% within a few seconds. Yeah, she's gonna hit the turnip, and that it's gonna be enough to get Ike. So, it's 1-1. Daisy is a full stock ahead, or not 1-1, but it's 2-1 or 1-2, maybe. I don't know. So, she is gonna get the Nair countered, which does a lot of damage to Ike. Now he's back in disadvantage by a full stock. And I think he was actually winning this game pretty well at the beginning. He could still come back with like Nair to down air, but that'd be pretty situational to hit. Though it wouldn't be that bad to line up because Daisy could probably just float it and set it up herself. As she baited out the up smash air and punished for the back air. Because he was just spamming up smash, so she knew she's probably gonna be up against another one. There's an up smash into fair, but it's not gonna be enough to kill Daisy. Still has a bit more percent to go. She is at the top of the stage though, and dash hack's gonna kill her. So. Gonna float up top to try and get a landing. But, oh, she actually did it. I thought she was gonna die there. Or not die, but just be put back at the disadvantage. Yeah, now she's back at an advantage over Ike. Even though she's floating around a lot, that's probably the best place for her, is to float, so she's basically an advantage even whenever she's in disadvantage. Yeah, up smash, not gonna be enough to kill Ike, but it was pretty close. It did get a confirmed thing on the screen, and back air will do it, so Daisy moves on to round 2. So yeah, both of my mains are in round 2 now. Just need to see if, like, Link or Joker, and, well, I guess Joker's not, but Link's not even in this tournament. So, now we've got, Zelda versus Isabelle. But yeah, we're gonna be at Battlefield here, listening to Break the Targets. Or isn't this Break the Targets? Or no, it's just bonus game. That reminds me of Smash 64 because that's where it's from, obviously. So I didn't know if it was Break the Targets or bonus game. Which wasn't bonus game, just like board the platforms, break the targets, and reach the finish, or race to the finish. Pretty sure that's all you had. Didn't have home run contest. You don't in this game either. Yeah, Isabelle is gonna be surviving there. That edge guard from Zelda, and she does have advantage over Zelda at the moment. Don't know how long it's gonna last. Resetting to neutral here. Does land that down special, which hits Isabelle's down special as well. So that did a pretty significant amount of damage. Thought she was gonna go for up air there and just kill Isabelle. She went for now. So, Zelda takes the first stock against Isabel. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left, and then Isabel takes her own stock, so now it's an even game. Or I guess a stock of her own, not her own stock. But Zelda's going to land 2 up airs, which puts Isabel now at 68% after that down special as well. Gets a grab into an edge guard, but misses a teleport due to Isabel's air dodge, but he lands an up air instead. Now Zelda's a full stock ahead against Isabel. A lot of these fights have had someone that's just a full stock ahead of their opponent after they're on their second stock. Sorry about that, but yeah. My phone was buzzing there. Oh, I thought I had it on silent, but it's not. Or not silent, but do not disturb. Because that's what I usually do my phone on. But yeah, Zelda's at 71.5% here to Isabel's 81.2. Although Zelda is a full stock ahead of Isabel, so I feel like it's probably her game. Like, Isabel could come back, sure, but it's fairly unlikely because we haven't really seen any comebacks or anything like that. At least no extraordinary ones. They're like someone's 2 stocks behind and then it's 3 stock comeback or whatever. But yeah, there goes Zelda getting the game with down special. So Zelda moves on to semifinals against either Dark Samus or I remember Dark Samus being there, but Piranha Plant is also there. So could see Piranha Plant actually win another tournament. Or I guess he got second in a tournament that someone else who had already won got first, so that's how he got in. That's how it worked. But yeah, Olimar's already been eliminated, so he can't be in by losing to Olimar. We're going to see an up smash from Piranha Plant, knock Dark Samus up to 83 with a combination of Rapid Jab and Side Special. And then it's also going to land that neutral B down special for a pretty fast kill on Dark Samus actually. Like usually it takes about a minute and a half for most of these people to get the first stock done, and then they start to get more stocks after that, but Piranha Plant's going in. Yeah, going directly into that up smash from Dark Samus. Could see a down air here, yep, but Piranha Plant was able to avoid it. Thought he was going to go for a down air of his own, but instead he went for an air. Yeah, Nair coming up from Piranha Plant, not going to be enough to kill Dark Samus or anything like that, but it's going to reset back to neutral. Plant's pretty heavy, so I can see Plant living for a bit longer. Maybe not now, but usually Plant survives at like 120. But up smash is going to kill Dark Samus. So, Dark Samus is also another heavy character, but usually dies a bit faster due to Dark Samus being a very defensive character, I would say. It's not that great in this game to be defensive like Dark Samus is. But yeah, Piranha Plant is at 178% still alive, so. Whereas Dark Samus is at 51.6. Yeah, that downer is not going to be able to kill Piranha Plant. Well, I thought it actually did. We got like a star KO, but looks like Piranha Plant's going to survive that back throw as well. Yeah, Piranha Plant's at 220.0% currently, and still not dead. And Yeah, forward smash Dark Samus there out of like back air or forward air for a 3 stock at 220%. So yeah, that's not bad for plan at least. Let's move on to semifinals. Now we've got Bayonetta versus Lucena. Got an up special through the platform to grab. I've never seen that, but I guess that's Yoshi's Island tech for Bayonetta. Or Bayonetta, sorry. Not whatever I said before that. But yeah, Bayonetta's literally just gonna spam like up smash and forward smash for the entirety of this match, so. Like, she's already used the move 4 times. There's a 5th up smash. Since I said that she was gonna spam it at least, and there was a 6th one. So you can kind of just count it to see what I mean. The CPUs kind of have somewhat of pattern-like things, but they're still, or like they can still mix stuff up. They aren't very consistent on their patterns, but there's some that they just do a lot. See a down tilt there, almost an edge guard from Lucena, but Bayonetta was able to side special upward to be able to get out of that scenario. And a down air coming out from Lucena going to take the first stock. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the match, so that means like a minute 40 is already passed. Gonna get a lot of juggling there from Lucena, but it's not gonna do that much damage, only knocking Bayonetta to 34.8. Yeah, it's still pretty much anyone's game, I would say. Oh yeah, they do this sometimes where, yeah, that kind of just happens until one of them moves. I've never seen it last longer than a minute, but that has happened a lot in CPU tournaments, in case you're wondering. But Luciana's still alive at 172, taking Bayonetta's second stock there, so Bayonetta could get a reverse 3 stock here after landing that forward smash, but I mean, I don't know. Like, all she would have to do really is just land a down smash off stage against Lucena, and that should kill her at almost any percent. But yeah, they're both going to counter there for some reason. I guess that clearly Lucena countered Bayonetta, just went into Witch Chime. And Lucena's actually barely going to hit that forward air, but it is going to be enough to kill Bayonetta. So, Lucena moves on to semifinals. She could actually win a tournament here. But she will have to fight Daisy, so most likely it's between Daisy and Wolf, and I think Daisy wins this fight, but that could just be because I think Daisy's the best character in the game, and Wolf's probably like the 3rd or 4th best, maybe. He's in the top 5 still, but it's gonna be interesting who wins this fight. They just have a bit of a taller blast zone, that's going to make things It's pretty hard for Wolf to kill with like up air and up smash. We could see one of them go for something risky here. Kind of did, but Wolf is going to be able to make it back to stage in that scenario, so it's a back air and a side special. But Wolf somehow like traded with it, and so it didn't do anything. I don't know what that interaction was or how it killed Daisy at like 80, but there you go. I guess it's because they charged it up. But yeah, Daisy could still take back a stock here. See a forward air coming out from Daisy. Not going to be enough to kill me yet, but he's at 140%, so still pretty close. And back air will be able to take the stock. So Daisy's at a 17% disadvantage, which is basically just a Daisy combo. Same thing for an 80%. Kind of weird that she went for tennis racket there, but I'm gonna see 2 up special paracels being able to hit Wolf, knocking him up to 52.5. Daisy's at 134.0, but they're both on the same stock, so it's still somewhat of an even game. DI directly to the corner to be able to live that back throw. And an up air coming out from Wolf will be enough to kill Daisy. At 116.2% here. Daisy's at 36.8 on our final stock, as well as Wolf's at his second stock still. Forward smash, not going to be enough to kill Daisy there, but it was actually really close. And got the nair, which he had been fishing for that for the entirety of the game, so I'm not surprised he hit it there.
You're good, but I'm better.
So yeah, Wolf moves on to semifinals against Daisy. I mean against Lucena, sorry. Just played round 2 against Daisy.
Semi-finals.
So now we have Zelda versus Piranha Plant. Almost coming from like the opposite sides of the bracket there, but Zelda was like the first competitor, so didn't really work out that way.
2, 1, go!
I'm going to see a forward smash coming up from Zelda. It's going to not give her the lead, but, or I mean, not going to take away her lead, because she was standing in the Poison Cloud, but I'm not going to give Piranha Plant the lead with the Poison Cloud, I guess. Going to land an up smash here. Pokemon Stadium 1. And Lightning Kick is going to be enough to take Piranha Plant's first stop. Gonna shield that up smash from Piranha Plant to be able to live. Although, Neutral Special is going to be able to take her first stock, so That was a somewhat even game. Piranha Plant's only at 26%. Alright, he's going to be forward smash there to knock him up to 60, 73 after the dense flame on the ground. Another forward smash coming out from Zelda inside of the smoke cloud. Or I guess poison cloud, not really smoke. Yeah, that up smash, up special from Zelda lined up perfectly to be able to hit Piranha Plant and take his second stock. Because Zelda's on her second still. Now they're both on their third stock though, and Zelda's gonna start this one off with an up air to down air. No follow-ups outside of that except for Piranha Plant's down special. They do trade theirs, but Zelda's did win. Then Piranha Plant got an up throw and an up air, so now he's at advantage, slightly. That up special is going to be able to save him, but he turns Zelda's down air with a down air of his own, and it does kill Zelda, actually. So Piranha Plant moves on to finals. Piranha Plant turned that game around fast. That was one of the best comebacks I've ever seen. Because he went from being at a pretty bad disadvantage to getting the stock taken to being at a slight disadvantage to being at advantage to then just down airing. So yeah, now we've got Luciana versus Wolf here. Wolf has also won a CPU tournament in the past, so we could just see two rivals back at it again, kind of, I guess. They're not really rivals. I don't think they've ever fought each other, but they might have. Yeah, the forward smash from Wolf, it's going to be enough to take Luciana's first shot. Yeah, that counter is going to be enough to kill Wolf though, so now the game is even once again. I would have expected her to go for fair, so I guess I can see that's why Wolf went for the up air. But maybe it was just to bait out the counter. Because she delayed that counter quite a bit until it was just about to be time for the up air to hit Lucena. Down air to forward smash could kill Wolf at this percent, so could see that work. But same thing for Lucena, down air to up smash could kill Lucena on the top platform at least. Yeah, side special's gonna hit just the tip of the sweet spot there to be able to get a kill for Wolf. They are going to take all of these hits, but Lucena, for some reason, not use her double jump and instead decided to upbeat all the way down there. So Wolf is going to move on to finals. Yeah, I thought Lucena definitely could have brought that one back, but she just didn't use her double jump. Or maybe she did and she got gimped and I just didn't see it, but looks like she still had another one. And these two almost came on the opposite side of bracket. If Piranha Plant would have been where Dark Samus was, it would have been the opposite side, but whoever wins this will be at another contest of champions. I don't think either of them actually won a tournament. I think they just got in through people who won a tournament playing against them and beating them, so then they just got in from that. But this time they will actually earn their tournament win, whichever one does take it. I could see Plant winning this, as Plant was the only person that defeated Captain Falcon outside of like Shulk. And King DDD I think also has defeated Captain Falcon once, but that's pretty much been it. I think somebody who won one of the last tournaments in the last set of 4 actually beat Falcon. Outside of the Contest of Champions, I mean. But yeah, Piranha Plant has a pretty big lead here, although it's going to lose it to that up tilt. Still 33.5%, so that's not bad. Gets the back out and increase it to 49.1. Wolf's going to start trying to camp a laser, but doesn't really do it too effectively. Only parried the first hit of up smash there. It's basically the same thing that happens to Captain Falcon every time, except people only parry the first hit. But yeah, Plant's going to land an up smash of his own there, and a forward smash, which is going to be enough to kill Wolf at 90% there. I actually need to go back and play Final Fantasy, because I never finished it on stream, but I played it a lot off stream, and I still didn't finish it. So I should finish my off-stream playthrough and then see if I actually want to finish the stream one. Because the main problem I had with Final Fantasy VII was that it was a little slow for streaming. Like, it was just a bit too quiet a lot, and that there wasn't that much to do. So I'm hoping whenever they remake it, it'll be a bit faster, and then I'll probably play that on stream rather than finish the original game. But I might finish the original one. I do have it on the Switch, in case you're wondering. But yeah, the music was making me think of that. One of the 2 Final Fantasy VII songs that are in Smash Ultimate. See a down tilt affair from Piranha Plant. Not going to be enough to kill Wolf, but both are recovering back to stage. Piranha Plant recovering really low there. Wolf taking the hit from Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant went for a down air there, but Wolf just up aired. So both made it back to stage, reset to neutral. But Wolf's still in disadvantage now. Yeah, Piranha Plant had to bait out if he was there, or else Wolf wouldn't have been able to do it. Or I guess Wolf could have rolled, but even then Piranha Plant could have just dropped that and punish. So yeah, Piranha Plant actually won a tournament. For once. So there we go. Lucena made it further than I thought she was going to, at least. And that's kind of good. And so did Daisy. They usually don't do that well. A lot of the top tier characters, but those were the only 2 top tiers that were in here. I guess we had Ike, who's consider high tier, but some people do consider him top tier. I think he's kind of fallen off a bit to be close to top tier, but he is still a pretty good character. But yeah, I'm gonna refresh the stream here so that way I can keep the CPU tournament separated. But while I'm gone, I'm going to allow Piranha Plant to retain his spot here. And he will be the proper color, because I just like having the fighters as their original color whenever they fought in the tournaments, and all the rest will be randoms. You can see me making the randoms here, I guess, and then I'll reset the tournament after this. But yeah, as I said before, Piranha Plant has made it to a pre-contest of champions, and the actual one in the past, so it has defeated Captain Falcon, so I'm not too surprised that he's here. And just a few more characters here. I figured out that you could actually just click on their profile picture here and then just move them to random like that, rather than having to find their name. I mean, not their name, but their picture on the giant list. So let's see who's here. Okay, Okay, so there's no Joker, but is there anyone who's been... Yeah, there's a few people that have been in the last set of 4 that can't be here, like Palutena.
Choose your fighter.
Or I believe Palutena was actually in. Yeah, let's see, is that the only one? Like, Palutena and King DDD cannot be here, pretty much. Let me actually see who was in the last set of 4, and then I'll be back. So, yeah, I'll have everything set up when I get back.